YouTube. I am Shaggy. I am Philolitea. And we are playing the best video game ever made. Hey, Rachie. The Ancient War of the Magi. Okay. That's the same as the opening credits of the video game. Have to breathe, man, during that. Let's go. Get your popcorn. We got about 3 hours. Thank you, future audience, for being here. Thank you, Rachie, for being here. I have one more thing to... Oops. There we go. I see there are 2 more than Rachie there, so thank all of you, future, present. Oops. Let's go. The Ancient War of the Magi. When its flames at last receded, only the charred husk of a world remained. Even the power of magic was lost. In the 1,000 years that followed, iron, gunpowder, and steam engines took the place of magic, and life slowly returned to the barren land. Yet there now stands one who would reawaken the magic of ages past and use its dread power as a means by which to control all the world. Could anyone truly be foolish enough to repeat that mistake? There's the city. Hard to believe an Esper's been frozen there 1,000 years after the war on the Magi. Bah, probably just another wild goose chase. I don't know. They wouldn't have let us use her unless they were confident the intel was good. Relax, with that thing on her head, she's a mindless puppet. The girl won't even breathe unless we tell her to. We'll approach from the east. Move out. Thank you, guys. Hi, Sarah. Welcome back. there are certain songs that I do want to lean into, and this is one of them. This is the closest thing we got to a cutscene back then. And so I do want to lean into this. Yeah, settle in, Sarah. Thank you. This was the coolest thing I had ever seen. You gotta understand, this was the first thing I bought with money that was really mine. I found it for some amount of money that my parents said was mine and that I had in a pawn shop, and I bought it, and I brought it home, and this was the first thing that was ever really mine. So beautiful, and what a cool way to show, like, climbing and elevation with the horizon playing off the background. Yeah, I didn't know until I was a teenager either, Sarah. The girl takes point. Don't waste time on the riffraff. Remember what we're here for. Let's move. Actually, I couldn't have been a teenager yet, because when Final Fantasy VII came out, I think is when I figured it out. Thank you. The Empire's got no business here. Imperial Magitech armor? Not even Narsh is safe anymore. I'll say it now. 6 has the best soundtrack. You guys like it when it's below -50. That's where you prefer it. I prefer it higher, but you don't want to compete with my voice. Heard. Stop him for Narsh! There we go. Thank you, Rachie. 8 had the best music? Okay, well, we can argue about that. Because I'll let you win. No, I said thank you, Rachie. I'll let you win, but you're wrong. That's to taste. No, 8 has... I agree. 8's number 2. I like the old-timey sound, but I understand where you're coming from. You can stop wailing on her, you know? Yeah, fuck it. They're not gonna hit her for that much damage, are they? Absolutely, we agree to disagree. We got him trapped now! Absolutely. I've spent way too much time just advocating for how good the triple triad song is on its own, just by itself. I spent way too much time talking about how great that song is and actually singing to it hours and hours and hours to tell you that you're wrong outright. That Final Fantasy VIII isn't better. I just like this one. I like the medieval feel of this one better. I like all the trumpets. I played trumpet. This one just hits that sweet spot for me. But 8 is also excellent. They're all excellent. Yeah, right. The Triple Triad song is almost as good as the GoldenEye pause music, and I would say it's better. But I understand why people prefer the GoldenEye pause music. Has that elevator quality of you wouldn't notice it was on until you notice it's on, and then you're like, why is this so much better than it should be? Totally. Defend the mines. Heard that. Totally. I don't think that Final Fantasy VI has anything like that. I don't think it has anything that good. Battletoads. I haven't ever played Battletoads. That's funny. I'm surprised. Maybe they have. Square Enix definitely need to release some kind of product that, when good things happen in your life, plays this noise. This is the best of the victory themes, so. The guitar behind the trumpets? Come on. That's my favorite. No, I haven't played since high school. I don't have a trumpet. I haven't had access to a trumpet since I graduated from high school. I have food in my mouth. According to our source, some miners unearthed the frozen Esper in a new shaft they were digging. This must be it. No, I don't need to learn about save points. Thank you, though. Thank you for asking. No, I haven't had a trumpet since high school. Sierra. I'll handle this. Stand back. Yee. We're not handing over the Esper. Emir, get them. Hold it. This thing's a... They must have trained it to something. What are you talking about? You know what this is? Ever heard of a lightning whelk? Ever heard... it's a monster that absorbs lightning. And stores the energy in its shell. Right. So whatever you do, don't attack the shell. Got it. Oh, it probably doesn't. Probably not a good idea to... I'm gonna have to fix that, but... This is so good. Oh, yep. Good job, Tara. Yikes. I thought I was being clever. I waited for it to act, and then I had her do the thing, and it did not work the way I hoped it would have. Take your time, pal. Gawk, he says. Yeah, fuck you. Your big dumb snail... What is it called when snails are in shells? No, wait. Snail, that's right. Slugs, when they're in shells, they're called snails. Ah, you're dead now. How do you like that, jerk? Bow, 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 bow. Yeah, we love that shit. I can listen to that one forever. Just let the victory theme play. Let him play, he's cooking. So this is the frozen Esper? This thing's giving me the creeps. Something's not right. The frozen creature begins emitting an eerie light. Where's that light coming from? What was that? Wedge! Wedge, where are you? Hey, what's going on? And I was hooked. It's all I needed. I was 6. Where am I? Oh, my. And I only just removed the crown. My head hurts. Easy there. This is a slave crown. The others were using it to control you. It was robbing you of your thoughts, making it so you do whatever they told you. I can't remember a thing. Don't worry, it'll all come back to you. In time, that is. A mysterious young woman born with the gift of magic and enslaved by the Gestalian Empire. I'm gonna leave the names to the originals. When we come back later, we can do names for subscribers and stuff like that. But just for this run, we're gonna leave the names. My name is Tara. Impressive. I've never heard of anyone recovering so fast. You must be made of tougher stuff than most. Dogs barking at the doors. Open up! We're here for the Magitech armor pilot. Open this door right now. Hand over that girl. She's an agent of the Empire. Empire? Magitech armor? There's no time to explain. You need to get out of here. These fools aren't gonna listen to reason. This way, quickly. But first, just wait, Batman. We're gonna come over here and we're gonna obtain an elixir. Okay. Hey, Jackie. Okay. Make your way out of town through the mines. I'll try to buy you some time. Okay. Running like hell now. You got it. Up there! Uh-oh. We got into a fight. We don't have our Magitech armor anymore. Oh, we're fine. We're dead. Nah, we're good. She's fine. This chick, whoever she is, seems like a total badass. Those soldiers were talking about her being a badass. Alright, pal, you need to stop with that. How many times are you going to attack me in a row? Shoink. Please, thank you. Okay, so here's the thing. One of the things we're going to be trying to do as we play this is we're going to be trying to keep our level as low as possible without cheating. No, don't load it. So we're not going to be doing a bunch of grinding. We're not going to be doing a bunch of level grinding. Money, maybe, but I might cheat for that. And I'm going to try to do this for as much of it as I can from memory without the strategy guide. I just want to play it so you guys have some familiarity with it. We can come back and do full clears or whatever for my vanity later. My friends went to hang out, and they like my interests, and they like when I read to them. So I'm trying to do all those at the same time. Thank you for being here. I don't really have a question to ask of this game other than does it actually hold up? I haven't played it as an adult. I played it as a boy. It took me forever to beat it. I beat it in 7th or 8th grade for the first time because my mother wouldn't get me Final Fantasy VIII, a copy of my own, and she wouldn't let me collect them. She wouldn't let me get a copy of my own of 8 so I could play it when Tyler wasn't around, and she wouldn't let me have 7 until I'd beaten 6 all the way through. Because it's a hard and difficult game, and it's huge. And I liked to get preoccupied with... Oh, I was looking at her MP and not her HP. I like to get preoccupied doing other, things like being a boy. We talk about, 60 hours. You could just grind that out as a kid, and that was a lot of hours to me. There she is! Ah! So she falls a great distance, and then she blacks out.
My sweet little magic user. With this slave ground, you'll be all mine.
Woo, 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 woo. And so she blacked out. We're having I've always assumed this is a flashback.
Good, good. Burn them all to a crisp.
Soldiers of the Empire, we stand at the dawn of a new age. The lost power of magic has returned to us. We have been chosen. The time has come for us to claim our rightful dominion over this world. Nothing shall stand in our way. Hurrah! Long live Emperor Gestalt! Yep, did that in silly voices because I'm a silly man. Here he comes, dudes. Took you long enough. Busy with all the robbing and plundering, I presume? What? A treasure hunter and trail-worn traveler, searching the world over for relics of the past. His name is Locke, baby! We're keeping that. Yep. Yes, please. I prefer the term treasure hunting. Ha! Semantic nonsense. There's a huge difference. Anyway, is there something you need me to do? There is indeed. I met the girl. Girl? You don't mean... The city guard is pursuing her as we speak. The city has the strength to stand up to the Empire, but it won't use it. The people are just too stubbornly independent to join an underground resistance group like the Returners. I tried to explain that the Empire was controlling the girl, but they wouldn't even listen. Alright, so you want me to get her out of Narsh? That would be the idea. Make your way to Figaro for the time being. Or Figaro. I don't know how you want me to accent that. Figaro, Figaro, Figaro. I don't think I found her. Boink, boink, boink. This is the coolest thing ever. And it's a missed opportunity that no Final Fantasy ever did it later. Anyway, there she is. Figaro is Italian. Wonderful. There's a whole bunch of them. Moogles, are you saying you want to help? Yeah. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Kapow! Use us to protect Sierra from the guards. Would you like an explanation? Nope. We good. This took me forever to figure out how to do as a kid. Now I'll figure it out again. There we go. Oh, it tells me on the screen. Hey, buddy boy, you smell like kumquats. That's when you squat and you fart out jizz. What? La 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 la. I love this stuff. Bring it. I'm not scared of you. I'm terrified. La 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 la. La 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 la. The game is teaching you right out of the gate. Just I'm gonna do this I'm calling this a Fantrospective, so I'm not going to pretending like I don't know what's coming for very often. They're teaching you what's coming. With this, even this early in the game, they're teaching you what is coming in the game. Da, 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 da. La 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 la. Mog learned Twilight Requiem. That's great news, Mog. Alright, it's your turn now. Show him how it's done. Luck is the man. He has a fucking steel. La da da da. Ooh, eye potion. Very nice. Please don't die, you fucks. La da da da. Dee dee dee. La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh boy. Your friends are gonna die, Mog. I'm sorry I did this to them. I cannot see the chat. La la la. Don't kill. No, my friend. No. He's gonna die. Okay. Haha. Take this, sir. Bring it on. Snowstorm. More like... Never mind. Blow me. More like blow me. Anyway. Come here, Locke. Heal your friends. Or yourself. That's start there. You gotta start somewhere. Bam 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 bam. Do it, Locke. Get the steel. Oh, you didn't get the steel. Yeah, I needed you to get the steel so that they don't kill these. Ah, Lock'ems. Sweet Lock'ems. Lock'em sock'em robots. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is actually bad. Boom, 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 boom. We're gonna find out what happens if we wait, because we're in trouble. Ooh, good job, Locke. With the help of the Moogles. Thanks, Moogles. We're in your debt. It's on the same hardware as 5. It's the game after it, but it's on the SNES as well. This switch oughta. Eh? You back with us now? You saved me? Save your thanks for the Moogles. I can't remember a thing. It's like my mind's trapped in a fog. You lost your memory? A man said it would come back. Eventually. So you've got amnesia. Don't worry. I won't leave your side until your memory returns. I'm not gonna up and abandon someone just because they lost their memory. I'll keep you safe. I promise. Blink, blink. They do so much with these animations, man. They didn't have a lot to work with these sprites, but they got so much done. So much heavy lifting done. Alright, anyway, we're going to come right back to town. This is a school for the beginner adventurer. Despite all our recent advances in technology, the world outside remains full of monsters we know little about. Here, we provide advice to travelers brave enough to face its many dangers. Heard that, pal? This is water from a recovery spring. It will restore your HP and MP. Bing, 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 bing. Yeah, boy. Alright, we're not doing all those. We're not talking. This is a lot of tutorial stuff. We're not talking to all these people. You don't need to know all this information. If you want to play this game, you now know where this information is. Turquoise. Tara's hair is kind of turquoisey. Is that like Martin Scorsese if he were stone? Martin Turquoise? No, probably not. Sleeping bag. Now, there are probably dudes here that are going to be like, hey, I'll give you a weapon if you talk to me, and I'm then going to... Turquoise wig? Oh, is she wearing a turquoise wig? I don't think she's wearing a wig. I think that might just be her hair. We're going to find out. Stick around. The longer you watch me play, the more likely it is for you to learn that answer on your own. I don't know. What? What? I missed some of the words you said, Rachie. Are you guys texting in like a private chat of which I don't have, to which I don't have access? Are we both stopped right now? This is bad. Locke, I need you to actually save Tara, like protect her, man. She's just a girl. Bad up. Tara, no, I'm gonna need you to break out of that stop eventually. Mama. Well, if you guys ever do make a private group chat, you need to call it the Cookie Club, by the way. What the fuck? Can't run. Oh my god. Am I really gonna wipe on the first fight coming right out of the city? These old games, that kind of shit was possible. I have no natural immunity to that. We have to just miss it. Or make it miss. I thought that was pretty funny, Rachel. I don't know about you, but I thought that was pretty funny. I have no natural immunity to cookies. But some gas stations sell armor against it. Ayo! What can I say? I am proudly a heterosexual man. Those are rare these days, I know. Halt! Wait, you guys said this is Italian? Oh, it's you. Proceed. I'll try to do Italian and hope it won't become Russian. If it becomes Russian, it's staying that way. Proceed. Oh, wait. Don't proceed too far. You like Papa John's? You can sometimes get cookie at Papa John's. He says with a straight face. Manja? Bibbidi bobbidi? I'm walking here. You mean this young woman is who are you? Oh, my apologies. How rude of me to turn my back on a lady on our very first meeting. the young king of Figaro Castle, imperial ally and champion of the technological revolution. Edgar. That's not an Italian name, so we're calling him Giovanni. I am Giovanni, the king of Figaro. Figaro. Huh. Surprised that someone like me knows a king? Well, I'll catch you two later. So, you're an imperial soldier, right? Don't worry. Figaro and the Empire are allies. Allies. Feel free to rest here for as long as you like. It's not in my blood to harm a lady. Why are you being so kind to me? Is it because of my abilities? I'll give you 3 reasons. First of all, your beauty has captivated me. Second, I'm dying to know if I'm your type. I guess your abilities would rank a distant third. Is that what you need? What's the matter? Guess my techniques are getting a bit rusty. I suppose some girls would have felt something from those words, but not me. Da-da-da-da-da. You guys are dorks. Don't make fun of me. I'm sensitive. Yas, king. Yeah, giving him the Italian accent makes his pervy come-ons not pervy, they just make him Italian. Just suffer through it around an Italian guy. In Tina's voice? Is Tina the one who had just got her nails done? She just got her toenails done? My voice is fading fast. Thank you guys for being here. I love you all so much. This is such an honor. Well, I just got my nails done. That one? Yes, queen! That one? Our king showers his attention on women. Young or old, pretty or plain, no one is safe. Not too long ago, the king tried to hit on the high priestess. Oh, did she ever let him have it? Have it? I'm sure he's made a pass at you too. Pass or two at you already, hasn't he? You guys are precious. La 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 la. I love this so much, 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 much. This is Figaro, the desert castle. Castella. This is Figaro, the desert castella. They just repeat that like it's their name, date of birth, and social security number. Giovanni is a twin brother, you know. He was such a nice boy, always thinking of his family. Oh, okay, flashback, here we go. I was like, Giovanni, what's wrong with Dad? Why is everyone talking about the successor? Are you blind? Haven't you seen how thin his face has become? What do you mean? Giovanni? Are you crying? Giovanni's twin brother, who traded the throne for his own freedom. Is that how you spell it in French or Italian? Forza? Is that right? It's an A. Forza. Forza and Giovanni. Ah, yes. Forza. I'm sure he's a fine young man by now. He was just a boy when he left, even smaller than his brother. I often wonder where he is now and what he's doing. That was almost Italian. Or almost Swedish. What he's doing? His Majesty said he'd marry me when I get old enough. Yep, and she's just Italian. American. New York, even. The Gestalian Empire has already overthrown all 3 of the other nations on the southern continent. Why are they all Swedish all of a sudden? It's only a matter of time before they make their way up here. Here. It's because the Swedish also do that on their R's sometimes. Everybody's Swedish now. No. Thank you, Jackie. The ancients once wielded a force known as magic. Those who mastered the art were called magi. They don't lift up. Scholars all over the world were busy studying magic. But you only learn so much so much about something without seeing it. Heard that. We'll get there. I'll get better. Or we'll move to another town. And then I won't have to, because they'll talk in another dumb voice that I'll get all kinds of wrong. Race just wants to go back to Burmecia. It's Burmecia in her mind. The advanced weapons and and other items we manufacture here are shipped to South Figaro. South Figaro. Figaro. Well, how do you like my castle? My castle? King Giovanni, there's someone from the Empire here to see you, sire. Kefka, no doubt.
Phewie! Emperor Gestal's stupid orders! Giovanni, you pinhead! Why do you have to live out in the middle of a stinking desert? These recon jobs are the bits. Ahem. There's sand on my boots.
All gone, sir.
Pathetic idiots.
Hey, take care, Jackie. Thanks for coming at all. Sir Kefka, what in the world brings you?
Out of my way.
Oh, I'm in charge. Oh. You wouldn't be thinking of invading my kingdom next, would you? We have an alliance. An alliance with this miserable little sunpant. Don't make me laugh. I hear you're busy down the south, taking over a country or 3. Just what is the Empire up to? That's none of your concern. What brings Emperor Gestal's own court mage, Kefka, to my humble castle?
A girl of no importance recently escaped from us. We heard she found refuge here.
This wouldn't have to do with that witch everyone's been whispering about, would it?
Lies. She merely stole something of minor value. Is she here?
Thank you, Jackie. That's a tougher one. There are more girls in here than grains of sand in the desert. A man couldn't possibly keep track of them all.
Oh, Giovanni. You know you only stand to lose by trying to hide her from us. I truly hope nothing happens to your precious Figaro.
Yeah, W's for Jackie. Thank you, Jackie. Be well. Take care. Kiss your lady for me. I didn't like the sound of that. Where is Terra? Take her to her room. I'd love her to stay in the chat, but the Chancellor and I have some planning to do. Being a king is not all tea and crumpets. Now, if you'll excuse me, she is so nice. She keeps the channel afloat. Follow me. I'm making a subtle mistake. Ooh, that hurt my throat. I won't do too much of that. I'm not going to intentionally throw out my throat again. I will get up and get a hot tea here in a minute. Because that's empty and I can feel the wear coming. The back and forth of all these voices, not all of them are locations of my throat that I have a lot of experience and training with. So we'll get better every day, right? That's what I always talk about. Pick something and get better at it, even if you intermittently engage, so that sometimes you take time off to let yourself heal. But yeah, that's what I needed. Yeah, I'll get up and make a hot tea with some lemon would be nice. I don't know that they have lemon in this store, though. I love you guys deeply. Thank you for being here. Thank you for putting up with my dumbass. Okay, let me be right back. Let me actually put that pause up. Come on, work with me here. There it is. I'll be right back. Thank you for your patience, nerds. Bye. I'm gonna do as little, using the sprint button, I'm gonna do as little of that as I can convince myself. And you'll see why. Didn't he say to go over here? I don't think so. I think he said to go to bed, didn't he? I'm trying my very best, my very level best, to do as little being impatient and jumping from point to point to point to point to point to point in these games as possible. Because, first of all, just trying it in 8 worked, and doing it in 9 worked, and it's something that my family and friends would just never let me do before, and so it's something that I have to learn for myself too. It's a great challenge. I'm really enjoying it with you guys. Thank you. Trying to stand outside myself a little bit. There he is. Sorry, I didn't mean to drag you around like this without giving you a chance to rest. I'm... Locke, right? Giovanni told me about you. Is it true you're a thief? I'm a treasure hunter. On the surface, Giovanni pretends to support the Empire. Truth is, he's collaborating with an underground resistance group called the Returners. I serve as their go-between. The old man you met in Narsh is one of us too. Yeah, he told us. The Empire. But I'm an Imperial soldier. Not anymore. They were using you. That's all. Things are different now. It's just... I don't know what I should do. Whenever I try to think, it just makes my head hurt even worse. All that matters is that you make your own decisions from now on. Try not to think too hard right now. You'll know what you want to do when the time comes. But how will I know which choice is right? Ouch! That hurt really bad. What the? What's going on? It's the Empire, Kafka. What do you think you're doing?
Bring me the girl. Now.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh? Then enjoy the barbecue.
Talk to his guys.
Fire! Ha 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 ha.
Get her ready. Yes, sire.
Had a change of heart?
It seems I have no choice. Yeah, or perhaps I do.
Oh my! The brave and noble king abandons his people to save his own skin. What a delightful!
Jump! Whoosh, whoosh. Yeah. Wow. Escaping now. All right, sink her into the sand. Yahoo!
I'm an evil dickhead, but I didn't know you could do this.
Figaro, dive mode engaged. Witness the glory of Figaro. Figaro, 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 Figaro. I engaged with this before I engaged with Mist Outfire, if I remember right.
Go! Kill them!
Da 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 da. That's scary. We know how fast chocobos are. I was able to confuse them, and then I cast fire. What's the matter, Giovanni? What made you jump like that all of a sudden? Just see what I saw. You did, right? Yeah, this kid's really something, huh? Really? Something? That was magic! Magic? She used magic? Whisper. Terra? Your name was Terra, right? What exactly was that just now? I'm sorry, I... Kicks him in the back of the head. No, we're the ones who should be apologizing. I didn't mean to make such a big deal out of it. Nor did I. It just, surprised me. I mean, I've never actually seen Magica before. Where did you, It doesn't matter, does it, Giovanni? Terra can use magic and we can't. That's all there is to it. The fact is, her magic could really help us right now. Thank you, Luck. Thank you, Giovanni. Winks. Swoon. They did the belly laugh. I don't know if you noticed, but they did the belly laugh for kids, but that was for the adults there that had them swooning over her. They both just fell completely in love. Yeah, don't look at me. They both just fell head over heels in love with her. And so did I. I was there. I got it. I was all the way in for this girl. Did we really just make that look easy by knowing the mechanics of the game? Yeah, that's not an easy fight. Bravo, Figaro!
Ah, son of a sandworm! You'll pay for this!
Do you understand now why we, the true fans, are like, this deserves a cinematic remake? That was great. Were those bad people? I'm scared. Terra, there's someone we'd like you to meet. Like I told you before, we're members of the Returners. Would you be willing to meet our leader? Magic is going to be the key to winning this war. Son of a sandworm! I love that too. Magic. That Esper reacted to your magical powers. There's got to be a relationship. I don't know any more than you do. These powers just come naturally to me. But no human is born with the powers you have. Forgive me. What should I do? The Empire will be coming after us. They want your powers for their own. And if they get them, the world is done for. Terra, you want to understand your own powers, don't you? Then I think you should meet with Bannon. He may be able to help you find out more about why you have them. Please. Giovanni's right. There's a cave just south of here that leads to south of Figaro. Let's head in that direction. So we're going to get Terra's theme, which is one of my very favorite pieces of music in the whole world. And I want to listen to it for a while. Instead of the Chocobo theme. But this is so cool. The way they manage the Chocobo in this game, it's so cool. It doesn't look that different from the way they'll manage it in 8 and 9. Ba-da ba 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 ba. Oh, can you not hear it? You might not be able to hear it. Sorry. Okay, we'll move on now. Thank you. It's very melancholy, very beautiful. I've pointed out the times in 8 and 9 that they did this song. I went, oh look, ba da ba da ba, ba da ba bum. This is my very favorite piece of music, probably in just ever. King Giovanni, where are you headed, Desire? Through the cave, and eastward to South Figaro. We'll then make for the Returner headquarters in the north. Return to the castle and pass the word along. Understood, sire. Take care. And how you feel, Sarah? This one's just different for me. The first one's always different, right? Our first is always special to us in a way that maybe it's not for other people. I'll turn that down. I see it. When I played this, I was basically like a little baby bird, just waiting on the first male character to imprint on, and I imprinted on Locke hard. Hard. I thought that Edgar's long hair was cool, his braid. I thought that his bangs were gay, but I thought his braid was cool. I think Locke's white hair is so cool. Actually, we'll probably kill them all with just an auto crossbow, come to think of it. I probably don't need to let them wail on me like that. Yeah, I don't. But yeah, this is a game that if I wanted to hear it, if I wanted to listen to the soundtrack, I've told this story sort of before, but this is a game that if I wanted to listen to it, I had to play it when nobody else was in the house or when nobody was awake and could possibly hear it. I had to turn it all the way down to just barely audible because my mother hated video game music. I'm not convinced that both of my parents aren't autistic, and they just hated it. My mother especially hated. Why did the default run speed change? The game's like, look, bud, we're gonna need you to like hurry this along. You got an audience to serve. And also the tools thing that Edgar can do. We've called him Giovanni. I heard that, Rachie. This is the game that taught me that. Well, I learned it in the first Final Fantasy. Flock doesn't really need to be in the back row. Terra could be in the back row. He's not. Okay, his portrait's just on the right side. Look, I've eaten enough acid that it's hard for me to not take every opportunity to get emotional. How much health can these hornets have? Oh, we're in the back row. So we're doing half damage. Ranged won't do half damage. Like these things, like having to... Is it... What button did that? That button did it. Having to learn these things, like having to know front and back, like the difference in a front and a back attack. This was a lot for little kid me. It's a lot for like new entries into the franchise or new entries into RPGs in general. I know find all of these mechanics like what is a back attack? What does that mean? How do I prevent it? What am I supposed to do? Like they find this stuff overwhelming, the menus, they find it overwhelming and for good reason. It's a lot. And it's built up a lot since the 1980s, since the 1970s, the late 70s. We demonstrated that a little bit. I spent some time, and I'm going to go back to spending some time. Okay, you ready? Actually, I want to listen to that some more. We're going to listen to it a lot, but I'm sorry, Sarah. I know how you feel, and for good reason. But listen to this. This just informed my musical taste. Oh, come on. I didn't mean to move at all. God, I love that trumpet. I'm sure it's a MIDI trumpet. That's how they're able to do those slides. I was never that fluid that I could. But whatever. This is what I meant to do. That whistle, whatever that is. It's a flute or what? Yeah, it's almost a pan flute. Oh, the harmony's just gonna make me cry. Listen to it, it's so beautiful. Boom, 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 ba-ba-da-boom, ba-ba-da-boom. And just the snare. Yeah. It has this timeless march to it. It has like this timeless march quality. Like this could be, like you're saying, like the Peruvian pan flute. Well, like the Greeks played pan flutes too, and they also it was a shepherd's instrument, and so they have these grand and small musician or instruments all playing together. It's just so awesome. Our shops carry weapons, armor, and relics of the utmost quality. Welcome to South Figaro. What kind of dummies would go and make the Empire mad? Oh, you said that this volume is okay, Rach? That this volume, the music doesn't compete with me, and that genuinely, you guys may or may not have heard me say this before, but I know that I have these monetized. I have ads on, and thank you for suffering through them. But if Square wants to take the profits because I'm sharing the music with you, because I'm sharing the vibe, I'm okay with that. It just means that I need you guys to be more directly involved in helping me make this profitable. If you want to, if you don't, that's fine. I wonder if it'll really come to war, she says. Maybe I should return home now before it's too late. Her voice was really high for an adult woman. This is the only time I've ever listened to these songs this close, like surrounded by it like this, is just listening to the soundtracks. The city's eastern border, so attacking from there would... Hey, what do you think you're doing, barging in here when I'm trying to write a letter? Oh, sorry. I may be the richest man in town, but even that doesn't keep me from being startled. There's always a nasty draft in this room. Oh, where is it coming from? I'm afraid I'll catch a cold. I bet I know where it's coming from. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Wow, 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 wow. Stupid. I'm so stupid. I tell you what, the first time I did this, we'll talk about it later, but the first time I was like, I wonder if I can do this early in the game. And it let me. Revelation, man. It was just a revelation. Oh, I'm going to die. Hyper rest. La 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 da da da. Hermes sandals. You're not supposed to have this stuff this early in the game. Look at me. Look at me. There's a 9-year-old boy somewhere out there that's like, oh my god, that's such a good idea. You don't have to play the game in the order that it's played. What? What? Look at all this stuff. I know, bro. Look at it. That old clock, it's ticking. 1,500 gil. Look at all this money, dude. Yeah, this makes the game so much easier, doesn't it, bro? Yeah. I've already attained 10k gil, just walking around opening stuff. Yeah, it's a pretty fucking good idea, isn't it, little dude? We didn't really cheat the game. And look at this. These Hermes sandals, they cast haste. We all know that haste is my favorite thing in the whole world. Yeah. That's just so great. Oh, there's a draft in our room. Yeah, there's a fucking Hermes sandals in your room, too. Where did you come from? There's always a nasty draft in this room. Oh, where is it coming from? Oh, where shall it be? Oh, wait, sorry. I started to break out into song because I do that sometimes. I'm afraid I'll catch a cold. My dad's super important, so important people come for dinner all the time, even generally, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Clang, 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 clang. I'm Magitech armor.
I was right there with you, dudes. Like both of you. These little kids. That little dude with the... I'm Magitech armor. I was right there with you, kid. In fact, I used that as an example of why this game is better than Final Fantasy VI on Reddit the other day. Kind of ironically. But also I kind of meant it. And this guy told me that my cope was showing. It's like cope harder. It's like Magitech armor are cooler than anything that's in Final Fantasy VII. And you can eat my butt. Elixir. Yeah, I am going to rob this town. I'm going to rob everything in this town. Sorry, Luck. You'll get the rest of it later. You're in the party. And technically, you're learning all of this with Edgar and EMB. Yeah, I heard that, Rachie. EMB. Just put it on a fucking pin and sell that shit. A heavy sword with a thick, broad blade. Kind of erotic. So what's so great about that sword? Well, it's great. Or, I mean, it's a sword. It's pretty great. La, da, 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 da. The girl can wear a hairband, see? For people who gear their characters based on gender instead of stats. La 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 la. Hey kid.
Did you see how cool Figaro Castle looked as it moved along through the sand? No? Well, I suppose that would have been kind of hard, what with being underground and all.
Yep, it was definitely the 90s. God, I love this. We're gonna go into the bar. The soundtrack changed. Why? Because the coolest person ever is here? What's up, dude? Right, ignore us and maybe we'll just disappear. Back off, Falok. That guy looks familiar. He comes and goes like the wind, swearing allegiance to no one. Hidden behind his wintry gaze lays a face known to none who live. Ra-da-da-da-da. Yeah, that's Rage. All right. He's an assassin. He'd kill his own best friend for the right price. Guess we better stay clear of him. Zorro vibe music. Yeah, I'm whistling way out of tune, way off key. Duncan's been training his boy, Varus, along with his other students. He's always grumbling about how the kid never seems to make any progress.
I hear the Empire's been invading one town after another. I wonder how safe we are in South Figaro.
That man at the counter's got a nasty look about him. You look just like that student at Duncan's.
Talk to me.
What if I... Talk to me, motherfucker. Hell yeah.
Out of my way, I gotta get this cider over to the old timer. 'Cause see, now scram.
I didn't read all of what he said. By accident, I hit the left. If I hit right on the joystick, and that made the dialogue go away. I like a game that makes the dialogue go away as fast as possible. I said I wasn't going to be doing this, so I'm going to stop. Bow, bow, bow. But this is why. No, it's not. What's your story? You can gain all kinds of abilities by equipping relics. These shoes double my walking speed. Watch this. Poosh! All right. Fun. That guy's an idiot.
Relics can be grant.
I
know, Moogle Man. I know. Sprinting shoes. For me? You shouldn't have. Prevent darkness, prevent poison, prevent petrification, and standing in front of a lady when she gets attacked by a weapon. No. What is happening?
You're going to stand in front of that lady and you're going to like it.
The ad-lib is awesome. I don't know what you're talking about, Rachel. I am only reading what's on the screen. Da 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 da. Huh? Down, down, down. Da 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 da. I think it's funny you're not going to give me shit for changing their names after I said I was going to keep them all the same.
Beyond Mount Cold lies the Saber Mountains. The Saber Mountains, he says.
Ooh, golden needle for me? No, you didn't have to do that. Oh, what is this? A gold potion for me. Oh, what? Oh my god, so many things for me to find. Okay. The stupid voices that I should be embarrassed about. La la. Wish? Grant you a wish? What do you wish? What are you wishing for, Rachel? Oh yeah, I can do an undo as I wish. Yeah, well. Maybe I will. How do you feel about that? Maybe I will. Maybe you open that mouth and I'm gonna put my deck in it.
The big house at the north end of town belongs to the richest family here.
Okay.
The town's defenses are tight. Even with their Magitech armor, the Imperials won't find it easy to get inside.
You say that, my friend. You say that now. For some reason, I said that in that voice. I think Tara had a little tickle in her throat or something. I guess I should have a male walking around. Here, let's make the correct choice. Examine my balls. That's what EMB also stands for. Take a good long look at them. What's wrong with me? What's that smell? I think it's these flowers, homie. These flowers. He always liked these. Potion. This tea. It was his favorite. These dishes. They're just like the ones he always used. Is this the kind of mattress he always used? Are these the chairs he always used? Is this his perfume? Is this the kind of porn he likes? Come on, Edgar. Who do you think lives here? This is the sex pillow he always preferred. Could Forza be living here? Hey, is that sex teddy bear in there yours? Do you happen to know where I could find the man who lives here?
Sure do. Left a couple days ago, soon as he heard Master Duncan had been killed. Headed up into the mountains. They say Duncan's son Vargas is missing too. I don't like it one bit.
I don't know why he was Texas, but he was. Texan, but he was. Where are you going? Okay, I'll follow. Why'd you leave that way? Yeah, Rach. He left his bear, man. There must be an actual emergency. Bro left his bear sitting right on the bedside. Oh, Tara needs to heal. Square Enix are going to demonetize me. They're going to like insist on profit sharing just so that you guys don't reward me for the foul things I am saying about their characters and the world they built. Again, the goal is to remain as low level as possible. We are going to take an ass beating. They are going to hit us for lots of damage, but we are doing our best to remain low level. That didn't work the way I wanted. I have to fix something in the menu. Sex Teddy. Okay. What was the thing? I took a hit and then forgot what I came in here to do. Battle mode has to be active. We need this. I think I've played enough of these recently that we can go very fast. Cursor memory has to be on. Continuous auto battle has to stay on. Default walk speed can be walk. Alright, I think we're good now. You ready, dudes? Thank you for your patience. Art is meant to be interpreted. That is correct. Art is in the eye of the beholder. Did I really just get a better dagger than this sword so fast? Of course I did. That's what strategy guides are for folks. The main gauche. Gauche? I think those are pronounced gauche. Main gauche. Gauche. Gaucha. The main gaucho. Yeehaw! And Mexican. Gaucho. That's why I said that. I'm gonna get canceled for that one. What is this? A shadow that looks like someone I know. Someone I know. I know. Caves, man. Let's explore this mountain. It's crisscrossed with caves. Gauchos are popular. Isn't a gaucho a Mexican cowboy? Aren't gauchos like chaps? In Brazil, yeah, okay. Oh, thank God. I thought for a second there I said something actually racist. No, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Gaucho is a Brazilian cowboy. South and Central American cowboy. The only difference is they ride llamas. Now I'm lying. Alpacas are not suitable for riding. Alpaca are ornery bastards. I don't know if you've ever been around an alpaca. Just putting that out there. They're the dolphins of the land. What? Yeah, they're the cattle hands in the South American pampas. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I knew what I was talking about. I was just saying it in the worst way possible. It's true. It's true. You look at the llama sideways, an alpaca the wrong way, and it will fuck you to death. Leaving the tea bag in there as long as I did, look, you know, phrasing, but leaving the tea bag in there as long as I did has made my tea taste like mint, which is very nice for my throat. Even though I'm kind of convinced I'm allergic to mint. Oh, okay. At least it'll spit first. Oh my God. Yeah, that's the joke I was making, Rachel. Thank you for... saying it so that we could move on.
worst. Who gave me a microphone? Actually, you guys did. You paid for this. You've been spit on by a llama? That isn't funny. A llama once ate one of my t-shirts. It didn't like rip it off of me. We were in my freshman year of high school. I have the worst luck. Just dumb shit happening to me that makes for a good story. And I'm standing there. We're talking to this lady. I don't know why we're there. We're freshmen in high school. Walking around some farm fair or something. This lady's got alpacas and she's talking to us. And I look over and this fucking thing is eating my shirt. That's all. That's the end of the story. It's not a good story. I said it makes for a good story. I didn't say it was a good story. I didn't say I told it well. I don't remember what happened after that. I was traumatized. I was being eaten by a llama. Circa 2000? Or this would have been 2001 before 9/11. But very close. It would have been like September 9th. Freshman year, or that early in freshman year. They were trying to push llamas on Ohio for some reason. How do I sort my items? Do I have to... Oh, this is the one where you have to double tap it, right? Touches? What's happening? What am I doing wrong? Ah, you probably hit the sort button. Yikes. What am I doing? Thinking about damn llamas. See them all over the Andes, I bet. That's where they're native. How do you think llamas happened? Like, that's an animal I know nothing about its evolution. Because they're like... Frankly, they're like big, dumb sheep. Yeah, it's like if a camel and a goat gave birth to a sheep. That was dumber than both of them. Farm animals are surprisingly ornery. You'd think we would have bred the ornery out of them. I can see that the music is very loud. Yeah, but this is a genuine question. Do llama have, like, water? Like a camel? What the hell? We know that camels don't actually have, like, bags of water inside those humps, right? Yeah, they don't have, like, water management solutions like camels. They just have the big stupid hump, or big stupid necks. They're like, no, I'm talking about their dumb neck. What? You know there's not bags of water, and, like, you don't cut open a camel and those humps are just full of, like, liquid water. Oh, that's not who I thought it was going to be. I thought you were going to be a guy I know. You don't look anything like that guy I know. Why does your shadow look so much like that guy I know? No, camels aren't bags of water. It's weird, I know. Hard to believe. That's what they taught us in cartoons. I'm convinced that our parents didn't correct the cartoons because our parents didn't know either. And that's okay. Yeah, you knew that. I don't actually know how it works, but they're not like there's not like a big sack of water. Bam, 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 bam. Why are we talking about this? Oh, llamas, because I wanted to know if llamas had some kind of like water storage situation going on. That's why they're good spitters, because you know camels are spitters. They don't swallow for shit. Now, how do I know that is the question. Because I'm the dolphin of the internet. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm sorry I said it. Yeah, camels do spit. I guess it's better than gagging and looking stupid.
Forza sent you, didn't he?
His name is Vargas, so he should be Forza sent you, didn't he? Didn't he? I'm not sorry. No, I'm not.
Who are you? Forza, is he here? You were the one sneaking around us the whole way up here, weren't you?
And if I was?
Humph. Well, it doesn't matter who you are. I've no intention to surrender. Woe is the day you met me. It'll be the last day of your lives. Lives! Because he's Spanish. I speak that language and I
Can't do the accent somehow. Not on command. It does not make sense. I speak that language. Un poquito. Huh? Nothing. I'm doing an elaborate Neebs reference, actually. Not even a Neebs reference. Just dolphins are known for being horny. So I'm turning all of my horny jokes into, instead of saying horny, I'm saying dolphin. It's just a way for me to get saying horny past my mom, you see. Because she's listening in. Yeah, you know, dolphins are thorny. Bam, bam. And the Miami Dolphins suck. Everybody knows it. God. I'm only 11. I haven't wasted 20 years of my life being a fan of that team yet. As I play at this, I'm the biggest Pittsburgh Steelers fan in the history of the universe. As a kid. Boo. Squeesh the fish, she says.
Come on, what's the matter?
I don't know what that was. Oh, God.
Bam, bam. Enough of this. I'll send you all to the great beyond. That's enough, Vargas. Ah, if it isn't Forza. Why, Vargas? Why did you kill Master Duncan? How could you murder your own father? The fool snubbed me, his only son. He chose you as his successor. That's not true, our master. It's true and you know it. It's written on that ugly sneer across your face. He wanted you to be his successor, not me. He knew you had the most potential. I'm sick of listening to your lies. I've got far more potential. I've got far more than just potential. Why don't you see for yourself? Blizzard Fist. But why? I don't know which one of them's making that noise. Ah, Forza. My father was right to see you so much in you. Mi pare. I guess there's no avoiding this. Fate made us train together, and now fate will send you to your doom. Now, get ready to join your beloved master. Blitz time, baby. Brown. Take this. Why hold back, Forza? Your time's almost up.
I guess I have to do this one.
Ha! Take this, sir. Time to put an end to this. I need to use a blitz technique, like the master taught me.
So, I did that. But I will do this again. I did.
Come on, what's the matter? Left, right, left, X. Fuck you. Raging Feast. Oh, to my face. Arga, you already learned
that technique. Vargas, if only you hadn't been so consumed by pride. He becomes an anime. For just a second, we were in an anime. We were in a shonen anime in the 90s, and it was awesome. Yeah, he blew him right off the map. Wasn't that cool, Rach? Forza! Oh, Giovanni, me brother. Oh no, he might have a Mexican accent from hanging out with those Spanish dudes. Brother? You're his twin brother? His brother? At first I thought you were another of Vargas's bears. You thought I was a bear? I guess I'll, take that as a compliment. Oh no, he might be a shonen character. Anyway, Giovanni, what are you doing here? We're on our way to the Saber Mountains. To the Returners' hideout? No doubt. So, the wheels are finally turning. I've been watching from a distance, hoping the world would come to its senses. The way things were going, I was afraid Figaro would end up as a puppet state. A means of striking back has presented itself. There will be no more playing lapdog to the Empire. I'm through with that act. Think a bear like me could be of any help? Forza, you'd join us? I think Duncan would rest easier, knowing his training helped bring peace to the world. Well then, let's get going. Yes. And the reward tent is a, oh yeah. Oh. Yes. They call it Meteor Strike because it used to be called Suplex. They call it Meteor Strike because that's what it's called in Final Fantasy VIII. Remember? The best ability that we got with Zell was called Meteor Strike. It was one where he grabbed him and he suplexed them behind him. They changed his suplex to Meteor Strike in honor of Zell. I think that's so cool. Whatever. Alright, we are moving as quickly as possible through this. Not because we're trying to speedrun it, but because we're trying to get to a specific spot in the game as low level as possible. Hopefully nothing has gone wrong and I don't know it. Oh, my controller just turned off. I was working on that earlier because I knew it was coming. Da 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 da, la 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 la. La 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 la. I'm going to try not to be like, alright, and this part that we're going to really fucked me up as a kid. But this part we went to really fucked me up. I thought this was so cool. And I'm gonna try not to be like, and this is why Final Fantasy VII sucks. With every plot point and just every cool thing we do in this. But lower your guard, it's coming. Okay. King Giovanni, this way, please. The returners should probably have an accent that's not Italian. But I don't know what it is, so they're just going to have my voice for the time being. Oh, okay. Well, wait, before I do that. Welcome! Oh. I love the trumpets! I love all the brass, man, and the cymbals. I just love the soundtrack to this so much. Like, this is a game that I would just put on and fall asleep to. Alright, now he has to have a majestic voice. Bannon, we brought her with us. So, this is the girl. The one to whom the Esper responded. Esper? It seems that the Empire had complete control over her. Carrier pigeons have kept me informed. I also heard that she wiped out 50 Imperial soldiers in mere minutes. No, that's not... Terra. For heaven's sake, Bannon, the girl doesn't remember anything. Hiding from the truth won't change it. Perhaps you've heard this story before. Once, when people were still pure and innocent, there was a box they were told never to open. But someone went and opened it anyway, and so unleashed all the evils we know today. Pride, envy, greed, wrath, gluttony. The only thing that remained in the box was a single ray of hope. A single ray of light. Hope. Your power is a gift, not a curse. No matter what happens, you must remember that. You are the world's first ray of light. Our final hope. Bannon! I've grown weary with the hour. Allow me to rest a while. The Empire took someone important from me. I've hated it ever since. If no one stands up to the Empire, more people will be left like me. That's why I joined the Returners. But there's no one important in my life. I have no friends, no family. That's not true. And even if it was, I'm sure there are people who feel you're important to them. Those people could be counting on you. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 boom. Ba ba boom. Ba ba boom. There's just so much melancholy in Terra's theme song. I love the little bass line there. I don't know what to tell you, but I do know that I trust my brother completely. He's always thought of my needs before his own, ever since we were little. I think you should trust him too. But don't tell him I said that. He'll turn red as a tomato. Ha 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 ha! Get it? I figured it out. They're supposed to be Italian. Thank you guys for suggesting that I do it, because he just made a tomato joke. That's an Italian joke. The Empire's snuffing out returners wherever it finds them. We must find a way to strike back before it's too late. It would not have occurred to me. It's not easy asking so much of you. But if we force our ideas on you, we're no different from the Empire. So, we want you to decide for yourself. God, I love that. Every time I love it. I don't know when it's coming, but I love hearing it. Bannon? He went outside just a moment ago. Okay, here it is. This, mind-blowing to me. You can't do this in Super Mario. Have you made your decision? Will you become our last ray of hope? No, I won't. I see. Have you made your decision? Will you become our last ray of hope? No. I thought as much. Yep, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I'm getting it back under control. Internet should be back any second now. 3, 2, 1. We should be back online. Have you made your decision? Will you become our last ray of hope? No. No, I won't. So there's really no convincing you? Hope. How could anyone put their hope in me? What's wrong? What happened? Oh no. Those wounds, they're horrific. South Figaro. The Empire's taken South Figaro. They're headed this way. So they found us. We haven't a moment to lose. Luck. I know. Someone has to sneak into South Figaro to slow down the enemy, right? This is right up your alley. We're counting on you. Tara, wait for me. I won't be gone long. And watch out for a certain lecherous young king who shall remain nameless. The guy moves in like a hawk. The guy moves in like a hawk! Luck! How dare he say this about me? Giovanni. Old Abbas die hard, huh? What about us? We can escape down the Lethe River and make our way to Narsh. Now, is that Lethe? Lethe? Huh? Huh? Lethe? Lethe? Huh? Huh? This game was made for me. I'm curious about the Esper they found in the mines. Very well. I'll ready the raft by the back entrance. It's risky, but we don't have much of a choice at this point. It's not safe here. Come with us to Marsh. To Narsh. It could be a chance for you to gain a better understanding of your abilities. We have no time to dilly-dally. Let's make for Marsh! Narsh! I understand your apprehension, but too many innocent lives are being lost to the Empire while we stand here and do nothing. Please, lend us your strength. This relic will help keep you safe. Genji Glove! The best item in the game. The best relic in the game, baby! Now check this out. See, this is why I like it. Because you can go, hey, sugar tits. Genji Glove. We're not going to do that, though. I don't know why I called her sugar tits either. I didn't like it any more than you did. Yeah. So we're not going to do that either. I like making that noise. You'll get used to it. Yep. That's how that goes. Look at that. He's dual wielding. A great sword and a mithril sword. And there we go. into the great blue mist of the times. I'm sorry. I can't turn the accents off. Lethe River. Does anybody remember what that is? Here we go. This raft will carry us to Narsh. Hop aboard? Yes. That was Locke who said that. Head towards Narsh while protecting Bannon at all costs. If Bannon falls in battle, the journey's over. Reminded you of Jesse? If I had it to give, I would seriously give $5 on Cash App right now to whoever could remember what the River Lethe is. Albatross, no. Jaundiced Alabaster. You dork. I used to name all of my, I used to play a lot of fighting games and fighting games, but specifically boxing games is what I meant to say. I used to play a lot of boxing games, and whenever I could make the character, I could name my character, or I would always name my character or my save, whichever. I would always name it Aura Cannon. Always. My whole childhood I did that. Are you kidding me? They one-shot him. There was nothing I could do about that. That's a bummer. Alabaster, Albatross, yeah, same thing. Thank God for autosave. Like, you will never hear me complain about certain, well, pretty much any modern video game quality of life improvements. You're almost there, Raichi. You're almost there. It is a river, and it is a river, whether it's underground or underworld. It is an underworld river, similar to the river Styx. Lethe is the river in Greek mythology that you cross. The soul crosses on the way from the source of all things to life as we experience it. It's the river of forgetting. The word means forgetfulness or forgetting, and it's the it's the second phoneme in Philaletheia. Lethia is actually the proper pronunciation of Philala. It's actually Philaletheia. And Philaletes. It's actually spelled with two E's, not an I. Not any I's. You were very close. I only talk about it all the time. Gosh. Joking. Okay, Bannon has gained a level, so that AoE attack should no longer one-shot him. I didn't actually know that this was the River Lethe until just now. That's how deeply this game affected me. Like how closely I feel like this game was made for me specifically. Fuck all y'all. This is mine. It was made for me. They didn't know what they were doing. It wasn't on purpose. Something is going wrong in the studio.
Gotta give it a. I'm gonna give it a second. Something is going wrong with the stream. Yeah, it got super choppy there for some reason. It was on YouTube's end. Is it good now? It's better? Okay, thank you, Rach. I appreciate the help. I do. I get really frustrated. I know. Sorry. Producer of the channel wanted my attention. Mr. S just woke up. Good morning, Mr. S. Oh, I accidentally went straight to the next section. Not a bad thing. We're trying to do this with gaining as few levels as necessary. I don't want to do that. We'll just do this. Okay, the game is still... It's telling me, everything is telling me that everything is fine. All of my indicators are saying everything is fine, so thank you for letting me know that it's still not great. Yeah, something isn't right. I don't know what it is. Nah, it's not you, Rach. It's something with YouTube. Something is going wrong on YouTube's end. It's telling me that my connection is excellent, but I can see that it's choppy as fuck. Is it better now? Okay. Oh shit. You could not attack the old man in the back row. Like, you could attack everybody but him. That'd be cool. There's an exploit. If you want to get to level 100 in the game, you can do this. You can tape your X button down, and you can hit the... I keep going directly to the next section, but the one that's not the one I'm taking will send you in a loop, and you can just take that loop and you can grind all the way to the end, all the way to level 99 right here if you want to. That's stupid. You don't want to do that, but yeah, that's an option. You can exploit the game right here if you want. Okay, you weren't supposed to miss with both weapons there, Giovanni. It's not totally fluid, but it's coming back. The internet here in Panera might have just had a freak out. I love that Forza has so much XP, or HP. I'm going to do my best to remember to call them Giovanni and Forza instead of Edgar and Sabin too, just for anybody who doesn't know this game particularly well. This is their first experience. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. That is, though. I love that everybody's different. Everybody comes with a different set of skills.
Bam, bam.
Hey, what do we got here? Gwee!
Nope. Yep.
You're up the creek without a paddle, he says. And I'm not gonna let you through. Does that make me a bad octopus?
Banga, 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 banga. Oh, actually, there you go, Rich. Take that, sir. Does Noise Blaster work against him? No. I might have fucked that up.
I'd love to get my tentacles around.
Yikes.
Hey, them.
Oh my god. He could stop hitting Terra. Like, seriously.
You're ugly, Meg. Give me the clips. Yes. Seafood is not on the menu. Yes! Seafood soup is not on the menu.
He's gonna do that every time I hit him with fire. That was tough.
Sploosh. Glib, glib.
This is kind of the noise it's making. Boom, bang, boom, bang.
Think it got the pointer? I wouldn't bet on it. It's probably just hiding down there.
Ew! Something stuck to my leg.
Sarah, get away from there. We should be all right now. They darn freak! I'm gonna smash it with a blitz! No, forza! Out of my way, Giovanni! Well, he's always been a bit rash. Forza? Oh, he'll be fine. Are you sure, Bannon? You're his brother. You should know better than any of us. Any second now, he'll flop back up onto the raft, right as rain. Squish, squish. The wah! I think he missed the onto the raft part. Forza! Forza! You're on your own now.
He dove right in. Yeah, he did.
Forza!
Giovanni and Terra raced toward Narsh while protecting Bannon. But what of Forza, who was swept away by the raging waters? And how is Locke faring after having penetrated the Empire's defenses in South Figaro? Is all going according to plan? This is so cool. Choose a scenario. Capo. Yeah, we're doing this. You know why? Because. What do you want? There are 4 of you here. We can vote if you'd like. Which scenario do you want to see? We'll see all 3, but which one do you want to see first? I prefer to do them Locke, Forza, and then the threesome. Oh, Tara's eyelashes are unreal, Rach, and I'm here for it too. She could literally batter you to death with those eyelashes. We want to go Locke first? That's 1 for Locke. And I'll give it about 30 more seconds for the chat to catch up, and then I'll move on. Thank you guys for being here. We got about an hour. Okay, you've got both of their names up there, Rach, so I'm guessing you want Locke and then Forza? One Locke, 2 Forza, 3 threesome. Got it. That's the order I like to do it in. Locke has worked hard to stymie the efforts of the Imperial troops in South Figaro, but now he desperately needs to escape. Pew, pew, pew. Thank you guys for participating. Damn it! Gotta make tracks and get to Narsh. This is my favorite character. Maybe in all of video games. Rich people's homes always have secret passages. You just have to search until you find a place where you can feel a draft. A draft. So we know what that means. We know where that is. We're not gonna save yet. That's what I thought. Yeah, I know that you like the. By the way, I know that you like the slobbery voices. That's why I figured, I could actually do a dumb aquatic voice with this character. He's a fucking octopus. I know who would like that. I don't like strangers. Bring me some cider and maybe I'll talk to you. Okay. Heard that. Didn't mean to come down here. But we know where we can get some cider. Stay away from those armed soldiers. They'll kill you just for talking to them. Welcome. Don't shh. Oh, doing the cymbal noises bothersome? Oh wait, that's not what I meant to do. What I meant to do is talk to this guy. You're that infamous thief, Locke, aren't you? Oh, now that was just plain rude. I'm a treasure hunter, and don't you forget it. Heard that, Rachie. Couldn't steal. I love that I'm a treasure hunter, but definitely my class is thief. I'm going to be referring to Locke as my a lot. I stole his clothes, too. Here we go. Nuh-uh. They're a little tight, but the price was right. Birthday suit is what the guy's name changes to. Thieves do has the best treasures. Better. As a class, not as a actual occupation. Why do I always have to go and open my mouth? Thank God he's not naked here, too.
Look at his legs. She says, look at his legs. He got skinny little chicken legs.
Oh, I don't want to talk to him. Maybe I did want to talk to him. I don't remember that I remember. I don't know that I remember how to do this. I'm not buying anything. Okay. Calm your tits, pal. Nah, I know better than to talk to you. You're in a Magitech armor situation, and I don't want to test myself against that. I'm not buying anything. Okay. That's fine. Can I get out of this outfit? Did I make the wrong choice? Yeah, it's like a robot suit. He says that he won't help me unless I've got a bottle of wine, no cider. Okay. Give me a second, I'll remember how to do this. How do I get out of this outfit? Business is slowed to a crawl thanks to the Empire. I can't get down to that bridge. I might have made a little mistake. Might have made a mistake here. He says he's not buying anything. And this is just a save point. Like there's no secret wall or anything. Okay. So let's go talk to the guy on the Magitech. Yeah, so you remember the 3 dudes in the first little scenario? We were riding that armor and we were just blasting our way through everything?
Halt, what do you think you're doing?
Get killed. Yeah, that's what that is. So he won't talk to me without wine. That's what that says. What about this kid? My grandpa used to be a servant to the richest man in town. You're a merchant, right? Go on ahead. Oh, nice. Noise. And then we can hop across the river like noise. Noise. And then we can heal, because we're going to want to do that. La 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 la. Yep. And then we can say, hey, pal, what's up with you?
What are you doing here? Scram!
And I can say, yep, you're only a cadet, though, even though you're in the higher level color. I stole a potion. And his clothes! What kind of guy steals a guy's clothes? Right off his body. They're a bit too large, but he didn't charge. He goes, they're a bit too large, but he didn't charge. Delightful. Alright, then we talk to this guy.
Hey, you came to steal my cider, did you? You dirty little thief!
No, I didn't come to steal your cider. It turns out, no, I did come to steal your cider, actually. But I need your clothes, too. Stole mean gouche. Yeah, his little cross legs, his little hand over his privates. They were a little tight, but the price was right. So stupid. Yeah, the enemy's name changes to B-Day suit. Isn't that so funny? And then now I took his cider. I know I'm dabbing wrong. That's kind of the joke I'm doing here. I'm a little kid, and I grew up without friends. I wouldn't have had access to the memes. I wouldn't have known I was doing it wrong. I know. I know I'm doing it badly. I don't know what I'm doing. I've never done that before. I just thought it would be funny, and it is. Alright, here we go. So now we've got the cider for old man cider wanting guy. That'd be really awkward to have on your fucking mailbox. Cider wanting guy is your last name. Am I doing it well? That's funny. I've never tried.
Ah, cider! Look. Zebra patches? Well, yes, there is a tunnel from here to the mansion on the north end of town. I know that you mentioned it. Go downstairs and tell my grandson the password. It's, I forget.
The other way you do it. You can do it one way or the other. You can put the exclamation pointer. You can not. The password is not Rosebud. Rosebud is from that movie. And it's probably not failure. So it's probably courage. I'll show you the secret entrance. Oh my god. How did you know? Because I'm the fucking man, kid. It's a process of elimination, you see. Rosebud's from that movie. Failure's what the old man is. So courage. Also, I called Nintendo Power and I asked. Not a joke. My parents were pissed. Okay, so remember this? Remember me being like, man, I'm doing this so early in the game. Okay. It's not that much, not that early, but as a kid, I was like, bro, what? Things that I know from previous playthroughs will play out. Yeah. Yeah, bro. Okay. Remove disguise. That's probably should be removes with an S. Oh, yes. Should have been a question mark. La la la. This is so damn cool. I'm a fucking thief guy sneaking around inside secret tunnels in a town. Yo, it's great. Okay, I know I've seen her before. Wait a second. She's one of the Empire's generals. Da, 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 da. And you know, because she's in a she's in one of those high-waist bikinis. Or what are they called? High-waist leotards, you see.
This is what happens to traitors.
A Magitech knight, forged by the Empire and tempered in battle. None have ever known truly. None has ever known truly. What the hell? Ever truly known the woman beneath the general's guise. Yep. Yes, you see, yes.
So the mighty Celeste is fallen. Ha 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 ha.
Not as far as those who'd use their strength to oppress the weak.
Quiet!
Kefka's planning to poison every last man, woman, and child in the kingdom of Doma.
Shut up! Run that mouth of yours while you still can. Your execution's tomorrow. Keep a close eye on her. Yes, sir. I can stand guard for days without sleep.
Yonks out the second he hits that chair. Oh, they cut the punch. He beat the hell out of her on the SNES. They cut it in the remaster. That's why she collapses. He beats the hell out of her in the SNES version. You kids today can't handle a little bit of intergender, what is it called? Intergender violence? Remove her bindings. And you are... Name's Locke. I'm with the Returners.
You're a returner? Or at least I was. General Celeste. Now I'm nothing but a traitor.
Well, let's get going.
You take me with you?
I'll give her an accent eventually. No, I can barely walk. I'd never make it out of here. I appreciate it, but even if you got me out, you wouldn't be able to protect me. I'm better off here, waiting for the executioner. At least that way I'll keep my pride. I'll protect you. Trust me, you'll be fine. Let's go. The guard was definitely from Boston. Wait. This soldier might have something on him that could help us get out of here. I guess she's just going to be Daga, but more stately and less breaking apart at the seams. There's a clock key in his pocket. I'm taking that shit. Did you see that the second option was stealing is wrong? More soup and... I'm gonna rub this around my balls and sleep on them titties and titties. Titties. She has barrettes. 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 I don't know what that means. You put that many R's in a Spanish-speaking woman's mouth, and she may never leave the loop. Tongue just may never stop rolling. It's like a refrigerator. It just have to stop it someday. That might have been the worst joke I've ever come up with. Berets, yeah. An old lock. This one's ticking. That's what clocks sound like when they're sped up a lot. An old clock. It's not ticking. Winden ze Glocken. Yeah, Rachel, is your refrigerator running? You might want to go catch it. Shoot me in the head. Oh, she ain't wearing no sword because she's a fucking prisoner of war. Why would she have a weapon? I've made a mistake. Celeste, I'm gonna need you to have a weapon, darling. La la, oh boy. Ice for you. Oh, they call it Blizzard now. You're gonna get us killed, you dumb bitch. What the fuck now? He's dead. I hit the wrong button. It's my damn fault, but I'm gonna blame it on her dumb ass, 'cause she's a blonde. I would warn you not to take everything that I say seriously when I'm singing, but you should probably take it all. She sure has double D's. Yeah, what is it? She has double D's for sure. Dang. Oh yeah. Yeah, those hang out further than her toes, Rach. I'm gonna be honest with you, never noticed. But 100% those bags hang out beyond her toes. Like her whole character model is just leaning forward. Like the heels don't help, but she's got a lot of weight on her top half. Probably her pauldrons are really heavy, like in the back part of her armor. So just forces her to stand like that. And maybe she has like a really nice belt. I didn't give her a weapon. She thought she had crutches, but it's her arms. Yeah, she's a powerful lady. She's a soldier, and of the super variety, you see. Maybe I should give her gear. I'm so smart, man, I'm really fucking smart, dudes. Look how smart I am, I'm smart. Man, I'm so fucking smart. Now again, you might want to take the things that I say and rub them on your nipples like pepperonis. La 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 la. Don't think about it too much or you might get dumb like me. La 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 la. Ha 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 ha. Hey hoo. Ba 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 da ba dum boodum ba 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 da boodum boodum ba 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 da boodum boodum ba ba. Somebody left after the pepperoni nipples comment. That kind of makes me happy. Better, 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 better. Like if I ever did stand-up comedy, like part of what I would be doing is seeing how long I could clear out the room. Like how long it would take me for people to just be like, you know what? No. He is literally standing up there amusing himself. I got my beer tokens. La 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 la. And for that reason, Rachel, you can't die. Somebody's got to pay for my beer tokens. She ellipsates. La 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 la. I love it so much. I love this so much. And I'm really dreading that I have to be done inside the next 55 minutes. Really dreading it a lot. Like a lot more than an adult man should dread not playing a video game. Why are you ellipsating me a second time? That laughter was the pregnantest pause I think of my entire life. No, 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 no. On what planet are you born that you get to attack so many times in a row? Probably this one. La 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 la. Stop that dumb shit. I will kill you if you do not stop that. I will kill you anyway. And you will die. And that would be great for me because then you would not be hitting me and da 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 da. What? No, you sing too much. No, you're too ebullient in your joy. How dare you? Hit him with a boob, no doubt. Look. Okay? The excuse that they gave back then with Celeste and with Terra... No, sorry, with Celeste and with Tifa in Final Fantasy VII. And the reason that Quistis and Renoa and Selphie have slimmer busts. The reason that they gave for why Celeste and Tifa have such pronounced busts is that otherwise you didn't know they were girls. Because pixels. And I say, okay. Yeah. But we all know that the real reason that they have, well, that Tifa and Celeste have gigantic melons is because women identify the size of their bustier with the power that they wield in the world. And so Tifa and Celeste are supposed to be powerful women, independently powerful of a man. And so they've got these great, big, sexually selective mammary glands, baby. Why are you helping me? You remind me a lot of someone. What's it matter anyway? I'm helping you because I want to. La 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 la. Also, the blonde character is always as like, I don't know why I'm playing her as British or whatever, that stupid accent I've given her. But the blonde character in anime is always played as the American character. It's always coded for American. In this case, I guess in this world they're going European, codes for European. So it doesn't work. This game doesn't exactly have anime logic. But the blonde, big tits, 1990s America, that was a beauty standard for 50 years in the US, being a tall, buxom blonde. And then that's just what women in Northern and Central Europe look like. Yeah, look how her hair moves. Yeah, they didn't just make her this. That's kind of why I'm like defending it on some levels. They didn't just make her buxom and empty. They made her cool. Her hair moves with her cape. Yeah, it's only like a 2-frame animation or whatever, but it still looks great. She's still independently cool of her tits. That mattered to me. You know, that she was... Celeste was the character that I found the most difficult to like as a kid. Because I already was in love with Terra. You like her better than Terra? Yeah, Terra... Well, Terra has amnesia. She's weak. She's got the smaller bust. You know, she's very defenseless right now at this stage of the game. Celeste jumps right off the screen, and especially because you haven't seen her get the just absolute shit kicked out of her while she was defenseless. Because in that scene, she's supposed to be tied up. You think Terra is more like Dagger, and as far as their personalities go, yeah, I shouldn't be doing Celeste with Dagger's voice. I should be doing well. I'm doing Celeste with more like Beatrix, because Celeste and Beatrix are similar characters. Yeah, Terra is definitely the damsel in distress. Celeste is a damsel, and in that scene she was in distress. What's that noise? But as we know her right now, she is not the typical damsel in distress. And this is not a typical fantasy game. What is that? Something's coming through the wall. Tunnel armor. If that thing hits us with its magic, they'll be scrubbing 2 big scorch marks off the wall. So what are we supposed to do? Don't worry. I'll draw its magic with my runic blade. And you'll be okay? Just do you watch. I don't know why she said that. Like an Italian, but she did. I was thinking about doing her as Scandinavian. Yeah. Yeah, this was 16 pixels. And then, of course, this is the remaster, so we have to give it a little bit. But, yeah, all they did was add pixels to what were already there. This looks like I remember it because I looked at it, I played it on those shitty old TVs that blurred the colors together. So it was like every pixel was like 3 pixels, really. But yeah, they got so much work done with 16 pixels, 16 bits. It's just stunning. It's awesome. And then the remaster is equally awesome, equally appreciable for what they did. Like, no, I'm glad that you're interrupting. I'm interrupting myself to really react to what you're saying. Beebe dabba dabba doo. Oh, he almost died from that. Yeah, I waited a little long on that. Yeah, I didn't like Celeste because this runic, I didn't understand what it was doing. Now, she explains it to you at the beginning of the fight, but that doesn't mean that I understood. I talk about in the description of this video, I say that this game taught me about reading comprehension, and it very much did, because I did not comprehend what she was explaining. They can't use their magic against me. Just use my runic blade. You'll understand. And I'm like, no, I won't. You're only getting 4 MP back. Who cares? That's why it cares, because it's doing 0 damage. I didn't understand. Well, just get to level 30 and heal through the damage. No, use runic blade. Sweet. I don't know why I keep doing this at the end of the battle. Whew. Looks like we're finally in the clear. It says, what dire fate has befallen Forza, who leapt from the raft after the fight with Ultros? Well, he survived. Are you a traveler too? You don't happen to know how I could get to Narsh, do you? I got separated from my friends. The Empire has set up camp just beyond the forest to the east. The Empire? What are they doing here? They seem to have their eyes on Doma Castle. So Doma's next, huh? But I need to get to Narsh right away. Your only road passes through Doma. I can take you there if you'd like. Just know that I may decide to leave you at any time. Hell yeah. Death is only ever a step behind me. Who are you? Howdy there. I run a mobile item shop of sorts in these parts. Everyone around here knows me. You're, not from around here, are you? Bow, 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 bow. Plumid hat. Bow, bow, bow. Bow. Bow, bow. Wow, I have to buy them. Bow. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. How much is it going to cost me to have just all of them? See you around. Sudden hiccups. Huh? You the clockmaker? I've been waiting for ages. No, I'm not the clockmaker. There she is, hanging up on that wall over there. Ain't been ticking for a year now. Or was it 5 years? Shucks, maybe it's been 10. I don't remember. Okay. There's no clock on this wall. Ay, ouch! Oh, for pity's sake. And you call yourself a repairman. Causing trouble just like a kid. A kid? I don't have any kids. Ugh. Why'd you have to bring up kids? Makes me sick just thinking about it. I think it's time for you to leave now. Go on, get, or I'll toss you out on the veldt too. I think this old chocobo's missing a few feathers. Bam, 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 boom, boom, bang, bang, bonk. Alright, so his clock is broken, right? Maybe 10 years. That's all. That's all I got there. Yeah, boy. And then we come down here. Oh. Well, that wasn't as exciting as I thought it was going to be. Hey, it's not a shaggy fella, I tell you. How old was I? I couldn't have been older than 7. I couldn't have been older than 2nd grade. 5 or 6. Kindergarten, 1st grade. My memories of playing this are in 1st, 2nd grade. Something like that. I was a little one. Tiny, tiny little baby. It was too old. I knew it was too old. My parents knew it was too old. But, they let me get it. And then my dad showed me, he took me to a pawn store. He used to go into the pawn store anyway. He was probably pawning stuff. I didn't understand that. But we used to go into this one pawn store frequently enough that when they got a Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, he recommended that I play that because I would probably find it less difficult than this, because this was fucking hard to me back then. You don't understand. I'm doing this for like, what, level 12? I couldn't have done this before level 30. I was running around, soaking up all the XP, all the money I could get, and just eating potions, man, after fights. It took me so long to figure out. That's why I named all of everything Aura Beam or Aura Cannon, because it took me so long to figure out how to get that consistent, because it wasn't like it is now where you can see it up on the screen what it's supposed to be and you select it from a menu. It just popped up on the screen and said input now. And so if you messed up the input, you didn't know whether you'd messed up the input, just like in Street Fighter. Came out in 94. I was 7 years old. That's 2nd grade. Yeah, I couldn't have been older than 2nd grade. 1st grade was 6. 2nd grade was 7. An Imperial camp. There's an awful lot of soldiers here. It's going to be really hard to do Sabin at all times when it's not telling me that it's his name. Hey, did you hear? Oh, you mean... Shh, keep your voice down. If Kefka catches us, we're toast. They say Kefka's plotting to oust General Leo and take command of the army. Don't even joke about something like that. If that freak becomes our general, I'll quit. Soldier A says, shh, whatever he hears you, you'll be locked up. All right, all right. Here he comes. Uh-oh, here he comes. Quick, back to your post.
Hey, you. You keeping a sharp lookout?
Yes, sir. Kefka, sir. What a pleasant surprise. How are you today, sir?
Please, spare me your petty small talk. Just do your job. And don't let me catch you slacking, or I'll make you regret being born.
Like we're gonna listen to you pompous little... What's wrong with that guy anyway? It's like General Leo got all the good qualities a man could have, and Kefka got stuff with the leftovers.
Shh, I just told you to keep it down. How many times are you gonna make me say it? You gotta be more careful. General Leo may be a decent man, but Kefka, that guy's twisted.
Tell me about it. You there! We're about to storm the castle. The two of you will join the assault squad. Get moving! Nope. Charge! Look at the dog, yeah. I was old enough that I could understand all of this so far. I could understand all the set pieces. It's hopeless. We can't keep them out for long. So this is it. Wait. The battle is not yet lost. A noble warrior of a foreign land, a faithful retainer to his lord and master, he fears not even death. That's actually his name in Japan, is actually Cayenne. It's not the color cyan. His name is Cayenne. If we can but fell their commander, they should break rank and withdraw. I shall meet him on the field of battle. He might be French. We'll get there. I don't know why he'd be French with that name, but that's where that might happen. Sir Cayenne, please defeat their commander. It's just so anime here on purpose. Like, a lot of this section is moved into like the Saturday morning shonen fighting anime. It's very anime, even in the words that they choose. It's very 90s anime. I am Cayenne, retainer to the King of Doma. Ready thine axe. Ready thine axe. Bushido, baby, I'm gonna fuck you in the eye. You're gonna die and it's gonna be great for me, but not so great for you, guy. La la, la la, that hurt you and not me so much. Schwang, bitch. Ooh, black belt. The captain's been defeated. Retreat! Withdraw to the castle. We shall wait within its walls while our enemies grow tired without. He should be Japanese, but I don't have a good Japanese accent. I was taught growing up in North Carolina that even flirting with doing even a friendly Asian accent is just racist. So I've never even flirted with it. It says, it won't open. Hit it.
Ow, my hand. Who's there? Uh-oh, must have heard that. I'm sure I heard something. Meow. Oh, just a stupid cat. That was close. Stop and dance. Uh-oh, now everybody's French.
Even the Italian guys. Come on, motherfucker. What is your problem? Also, this is kind of Metal Gear. Oh boy. It's kind of the first two Metal Gears. It looks like the first two Metal Gears. No cat in sight. No, it was Sabin was making the meow noise. General Leo, sir. The Domans appear content to play a waiting game. So, they're using their favorite strategy. General, we're ready to storm the castle as soon as you give the order. Patience! If we attack now, there will be too many unnecessary casualties. But, General, I'm prepared to lay down my life for the Empire at any time. You're from Miranda, aren't you? Huh? I mean, yes, sir, I am, but why do you ask, sir? You would have me go there and deliver the news of your passing to your family. What would I say when I handed them your sword? How could I even look at them? Hey, Jarchoko. You're a human being before you're a soldier. Don't be so eager to throw away your life. Emperor Gastal wouldn't want you to die for nothing. Yes, sir. General Leo, sir. A carrier pigeon arrived from Emperor Gastal. Gastal. What? The Emperor summons me. I must return at once. Understood, sir. I'll leave the rest in your hands. Yes, sir. Listen to me. Don't rush things. That's all I ask. Sir, leave it to us, sir. Don't let me down. So that's General Leo, huh? He may be an enemy, but he seems like a decent man. Ah! Heard that, Jar. Glad you got something to eat, buddy.
Once Leo's gone, I can turn this water into a flowing river of poison. Anyone who touches it will be pushing up daisies.
I'm afraid the Emperor has called me back home. Try not to cause any trouble in my absence.
Humph. I'll take care of things faster than you ever would.
Nothing dirty, Kefka. They may be our enemies, but they're still human beings. Try not to forget that.
We needn't show mercy to those who side with the returners. Which is good, because I never seem to have any of the stuff. Yes, you just go off and be a good little boy. Is the poison ready?
But General Leo said...
Leo's not here anymore. I'm in charge now, so fuck it over!
Some of our people are being held prisoner inside the castle. If any of them were to drink the water...
Who cares? They're the ones who are stupid enough to get caught by the enemy.
You're inhuman.
Gah, pests at every turn. Guess I'll have to take care of you.
Take this, Kefka.
Youch!
Kefka! Wait! Wait!
Wait, he says. Do I look like a waiter?
Shadow's just like, okay, I'm coming. Rach, have you not noticed what I named Shadow?
Wait! Wait!
You just don't give up, do ya? Youch!
Kefka! Wait!
I am doing character voiceovers.
Wait, he says. Do I look like a waiter? Gah! How long do you expect me to put up with this? Next time, I won't hold back.
Hey, Eric, what up, buddy? Oh, your glasses are all the way over there. That's okay.
Oh, gripe. This is getting tiresome. Hey, you! Handle the rest.
He's gonna throw my voice out. I'm gonna have to get another, I don't have time. And you might notice, hey, somebody spelled what I named this character for Rach, or maybe I can make it bigger on the screen for her. Yeah.
Nothing beats the sweet music of hundreds of voices screaming in unison.
Sir Cayenne. There's a great deal of activity in the Imperial camp. They may be preparing another assault.
Does the water not look a bit odd? Do you remember the description of that character, Rachel?
C'est Cayenne. It must be poison. What's low down, contemptible? We must find the king. To the king with all haste. Yes, the throne room is just ahead. No, we are too late, Your Majesty. Who's there? Cayenne, Your Excellency. Oh, Cayenne, my sight is failing. I cannot see your face. Excellency, please, you must be strong. Cayenne, you have defended this realm since the days of my father before me. I thank you for your service. Forgive me, I failed to protect our kingdom. No, Excellency, the fault lies not with you. I fear for your family. Oh, my chest burns with every breath. Speak not, my lord, save your strength. Go to your family. Excellency! Sir Cayenne! There may be survivors in the castle. Let's split up and search.
The French samurai makes sense. Totally. Right? The French were the height of the medieval feudal system. They were all like, we're knight boys. We pretend with swords that we're practice with swords. Right?
Cayenne.
Sounds like a French word, right?
God.
Move faster, Cayenne. Cayenne?
Oh no.
Also, this kind of sounds like Mulan. Or no, it sounds like, kind of sounds like, the one about the Native American girl with the raccoon friend, and she gets kidnapped by a white guy and brought back to the Americans. Not back to the Americas, brought back to England. And she dies of tuberculosis. Pocahontas. Anyway.
Elaine! Do not leave me, Elaine! This is unpardonable. Owen!
Oh, they're supposed to be Welsh. His son's name is Owen?
Owen. No. No! This is not possible. This cannot be happening. I will not forgive them. The Empire must pay for this. I am Cayenne, retainer to the King of Doma. You have killed my wife and son. Prepare to die. Enemy, all men to your positions. Patwing! Let me give you a handle. I know not thy name or allegiance, but I welcome thine aid.
Sacagawea is wrong. Sacagawea was a different thing. Sure, Sacagawea was a feminist figure.
Gah, something else. I need to heal.
Pocahontas, you fucking dork. I got there.
These ones next. Gah, they are tougher than they would appear.
But also probably it sounds more like Mulan than Pocahontas.
Cayenne, no! What are you doing?
Oh wait, I'm Italian still.
Look, I think we are going to have to do this together. The thought had occurred to me as well.
Yeah, Mulan or Pocahontas, you fucking weirdo. Not anymore. It was all traditional Chinese and stuff for a second there, which means it was probably traditional Japanese. So I don't know why I would associate it with either of those films. I told you. Associating with not white things.
I am inside debt. Not at all. I am Forza. From the kingdom of Figaro. We should get out of here.
There we go.
But I must avenge my family and my countrymen. If we stick around any longer, we'll have an entire regiment down our throats. There they are, this way.
I'm trying so hard not to actually yell.
Oh boy, I have an idea. Follow me. Sir Forza, what manner of armed beast might this be? I'll explain later, just climb in.
Oh, I have to go.
Sir Forza, how does one manipulate these abominations? Oh, thou art getting to be quite a pain and great, and now even I'm starting to talk like you. Listen, see that lever, the one right by your hand. Push it down. Sir Forza, it appears to be...
Oh, God.
Yeah, come on. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Why? I cannot stop this monstrosity.
That's not what he sounds like. He's French still.
Okay, let's bust our way out of here. Hold it right there.
Here you go, Rage. Now, we're in freaking Magitech armor. And yeah, I will cope harder. This is cooler than anything Final Fantasy VII did.
Here they come. Stop them.
My cope is showing. I was so disappointed by Final Fantasy VII, just in terms of coolness.
Did you really think you'd get away?
It's visually cooler, because it's 3D, but that's the only reason. It's just the only way it's cooler. Sorry. I can do a thunder beam. Watch this. Oh, that's a fire beam, but still. This one's a thunder beam. And he's like, ow, it hurts. Excuse me.
Your cope is showing. Okay, I think we should be safe now. So how do I get to Marsh from here? Nash? I believe the only route passes through the forest to the south, but All right. If we were going into the woods, I guess we wouldn't be needing these hunks of scrap metal anymore. Let's get going.
ASMR Shaggy. And this is the sound of me licking my mustache right into the microphone. And if I chew on my, what's it called? Yes. Okay, enough of that is enough of that. That's how we end the show. Ding dong, motherfuckers! And then he just is gone. Da, 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 da. Thank you guys so much. I'm not just gonna end on you like that, but I could have if I were prepared. Really, thank you very much. We'll do this tomorrow. I can already see just in the numbers who are sticking around that you guys, I can never predict what you guys are gonna actually like. And so you like this more than Kingdoms of Amalur. So we'll come back. Thank you guys. It has been truly an honor, a privilege, a pleasure. Don't you fucking tell me what to do. No, I'll wait. I will wait until I have permission to end my own stream. God. I don't mean that. Shadow's description. Oh. Giovanni tells Locke, don't talk to that guy. He'd kill his own mom for a quarter. I think he actually says for a nickel, because it was the 90s. He'd kill his own mom for a nickel. And I was like, I know somebody who hates her mom. Because Cyan is the fucking best. Of all of them, he's the one that I probably modeled myself as a man after the most. The thee and the thou, the super polite, you'll see it. The way he calls everybody miss or mister. You'll see it. That's why his name is Ray. Because he's also a dude. But I was convinced as a kid, this is just some meta Shaggy lore. I was convinced that Shadow was a female because Shadow's in all the ninja gear. So I was convinced it was a gender swap, that it was actually a female. That Shaggy was, not Shaggy, that Shadow was a female. I hadn't played 5, where they'd already done that with Ferris. That's why I always make such a big deal about the gender reveal with Ferris as a pirate, because I was convinced that Shadow is a female. And so if I'm going to change Shadow's name, I always give it a female. Always give that character a female name. Just in honor of my 9-year-old self or whatever. 94, 7. I couldn't have been older than 9. I couldn't have been. Because 7 would have been out by then. They pumped these games out. And, yeah, I was playing... I'm pretty sure that I was playing Super Mario RPG that I'd already beaten it by 5th grade. So it had to have been early in my life. So young that I was playing this. Thank you guys. Really. It's an honor, it's a privilege, it's all those things. I love you. Please be well, okay? If you want to get a hold of me when I'm not live, the Patreon is for that. If you want to keep in touch with one another, the Discord is for that. I'm more likely to respond and give you access to my texts where, you'll know if I'm avoiding you. at $50 a month on Patreon. I really am trying to make enough money to live without having to ask for help. So, you can make that possible. Or you can not. No big deal. Just stick around. That's really all I'm asking. Alright, be well, guys. Ding dong, motherfuckers.